Hello everyone and welcome to another Game Stuff video. It has been a while since we did one. I believe John was the last one, I think. And hopefully everyone is doing okay and hopefully everyone has had a good and healthy summer. So today, the reason I'm actually making the video is because of the PlayStation games this month, which were nearly at the end of the month. And they're actually pretty amazing. So just in case somebody might miss them, the PlayStation Plus games, I thought, yeah, we might as well make a video. But we'll start with the Xbox Gold games, which I think I may have missed something, because there's usually one from the 1st to the 16th. I've got no idea which one that would have been, because yet again I missed it, like most months these days. At the moment we still have Aero and Hova, or Hova, whatever. I haven't heard about any of these games, so God knows what they are. Probably some indie titles, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, if you've got the membership, definitely worth a try, definitely worth grabbing. And then we have the old Resident Evil Code Veronica X, which I might try and grab if I remember later. If I don't, I'm not too bothered, because I can't get it here from the computer for some reason. They keep changing things around. At one point I could buy the Xbox One titles and the Xbox 360 titles. Then I couldn't do the Xbox One titles anymore, but I could still buy the 360 ones on a computer. And now I can't buy either. I need to log into my Xbox. I don't get it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong or just being stupid and I don't see the right options for it, or they've just changed it for reasons I don't know. Remaining with actually maybe we won't go there yet. When we go to deals we go there. Let's go to the reason that actually made me want to make the video. So ending at the end of the month, so we've got a few days left. If you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you this month have the choice, well, not the choice, you get free games: Mortal Kombat X, PGA Tour 2K21, and a PlayStation 5 title, which is Hell Let Loose. It is, I think, an online only title. So double check that before you get it. Up to 50 versus 50 players, so that could be interesting. A first-person shooter that, it's been a while since I played one, but I would struggle even if I had a PlayStation 5 to play it because of my internet anyway. So there's that. But yeah, 3 titles this month, pretty damn good. Can't complain about that. And we're going to Steam, see what they've got going on at the moment. And do bear in mind that the dates, by the time you watch this video, some of these deals might have gone. Some of them are daily deals with a few hours left, and some of them are weekend deals. Some of them, I don't know what the hell they are. And there's another type of deal that I came across earlier, I forgot what it's called. But this one is interesting. I know it's only 10%, but the game is not even out yet. So if players are really going to get it, you can pre-purchase. Now, personally, I don't like pre-ordering or pre-purchasing games, just because of the amount of titles that have been released in a post state over the recent years. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But if you're planning on buying it on day one anyway, then you might as well save yourself 10%. Inscription, I've got no idea what that is. Cyberpunk, I think this one is finishing soon. Plus, it's still quite on the pricey side anyway. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, I think this one is finishing soon, in the next few hours. Though if anybody, for some reason, has not yet played Skyrim, then I guess you could grab this. No, I suspect most RPG fans will have played Skyrim a long time ago. And this one, I don't know what the hell it is. Interesting one down here, Fallout Game of the Year edition. It's Fallout 4, 75% off, so £8.74. I think this one is a weekend deal which finishes on the 26th of October. And the game is not the greatest Fallout game, but it's pretty good still, and definitely worth £8.74. that's for sure. Microsoft's Flight Simulator VR supported. That's a game that I'd like to try, but you know, it is expensive. DayZ, is this the game that I'm thinking it is? Maybe not. No, it isn't. Yeah, 20 quid. Yeah. Fallout 76, £8.74. Okay, whatever. I know that they've fixed the game a lot compared to how the game came out, but still, that tainted the game forever. No idea what this is, but yeah, just bear in mind that these deals might change pretty soon. I want to check the Fallout franchise, and the Fallout franchise is gonna come back later on as well. So you've got discounts on quite a lot of the. I mean, this is specifically Fallout 4. You've got discount on pretty much everything. So not only 75% on a game, but you can get discount on the DLCs as well. Pretty much 60% across the board. Workshop Far Arbor. I've heard about Far Arbor. Very positive, yeah. So that could be a nice addition. We'll bring the price up to 12 quid though. Which again is still not bad. You've got quite a lot to do in the game. It is a relatively big game. Plus adding Far Arbor to it, it's even more so. So interesting that. We'll check the Epic Games Store, see what's going on here. Straight into the discounts. No idea what this game is. 30% off. This looks like an indie title, Among the Sleep, and it's a free game at the moment. So worth a get for those who do use the Epic Store. I don't. I only use Steam because I barely play any games anyway. And then we've got a couple more discounts there. Nothing special. But some of these games are actually quite pricey. So a lot of discount on what seems to be indie titles, which is great. Give people a chance to get these games. Which these days, I'm more likely to recommend indie titles these days. If people want to play something new rather than AAA games, because AAA games have become a lot of rinse and repeat kind of thing. You just don't see anything original. And back to Microsoft to check out the store, see what they have in discount here. Diablo Prime Evil, no, it's too much. So some minor discounts there. Few pounds on Resident Evil Village, which is a great game. A bit on the short side, so I think that's a bit pricey for me personally. Dead by Daylight, you save pretty much, yeah, you save 50%, so that's more reasonable. The Evil Within 2, that's decent discount. Formula 1, interesting game this year, F1 2021. So if anybody is a fan, you save £20 on that one. I will not give EA that much money for the title, and in fact I pretty much won't give many companies, if any, that much money for a title. So unless it's an amazing game that I'll have to buy a release, which I don't see that happening these days. I mean, the last game I bought at release was The Witcher 3 and I still haven't played it. So no, the state of the industry doesn't deserve that. Skate Free $2.99. It's an Xbox 360 title, which obviously you can play on the Xbox One, and I'm assuming on the new ones as well. That's something I need to read into, actually, the Series S and X, because I would suspect that most 360 titles work on it. I could be completely wrong, so definitely worth educating myself on that at some point. If you're a fan of the Sims games, you can get for £8.74 The Sims 4. I believe that's an Electronic Arts title as well. I think they made the Sims series, didn't they? I played one many years ago. Didn't play it for very long though. So yeah, that's a decent discount. And so Assassin's Creed Odyssey Ultimate Edition, they were trying to charge you 92 quid for it. Get out of here. Get the hell out. But hey, 27.59, that's a bit more reasonable. Just check with what you get with the Ultimate Edition, because these games, Ubisoft is actually one of the worst out there at the moment, making how do I say, types of editions for video games with all sorts of price tags. It's ridiculous. Assassin's Creed Valhalla at 32.99, so that's pretty much the price of games that I would have bought a few years ago. So I haven't. Anyway, I'm not going to comment on the game. Let's put it this way. If you like the game or if you're interested, it's a bit of a discount there. Assassin's Creed for Black Flag, that's not a bad price for it. But the game has been for free on both PlayStation Plus and Xbox Games with Gold in recent years. So anybody that's been a member for years probably already has played it or has it in the backlog, like myself, to get around to it. But it is a good game. I've seen gameplay and watched a few videos on it, and it did review quite well. Most people seem to have enjoyed it. Assassin's Creed Origins Gold Edition. See, this is what I was talking about before. So this one they were trying to charge 80 quid for, but you can get it now for 20 quid. I can't remember when this game came out, and I remember some people getting tired with that version, in a sense that it was at the point where it was too repetitive, which sadly is what the Assassin's Creed the franchise has become. But that's what you do to your own franchises when you release them every year or every 2 years for bloody 20 years, for God's sake. Not that it's counted there. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then Fallout. So Fallout is as well on discount with Xbox Microsoft, which is cool. So you've got Fallout 3 for 3.59. It's a really good game. I know it's an old game, but it's a really good game. Fallout New Vegas is also 3.59. It's also an awesome game. And same price as you had on Steam for Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. Fallout 76 still done Deluxe edition, whatever the hell that is, for 21 quid. No thanks. So good discounts going on this weekend. Brotherhood Recruitment Bundle, whatever. So this is for gold members. You get discount on that, and no way I'm gonna buy a 2K game anytime soon, and give them money as well. And simulators on here, so that's pretty much it. Nintendo. Does Nintendo have any sales? Some sales. And Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So that is quite a bit of a discount. Still $15 though. Scott Pilgrim vs. World. I've heard of that. Is that kids cartoons, I think, for $7.50. Immortals Phoenix Rising. I have not heard of that. It looks cool though. What is it about? I like that. Will be something worth a try if I had a Switch. I can only blame Nintendo for me not having a Switch, because I would have bought it by now if they had released a proper upgrade to the system rather than the OLED system. Freaking PlayStation Vita was already doing OLED screens many years ago. Get a grip. Assassin's Creed with discounts here as well. This is the third one, remastered. Did it really need a remaster for the Switch? Assassin's Creed 3 still looks pretty good to me. Oh well, anyway. The Rebel Collection. So Black Flag and Rogue. I'm not familiar with Rogue, because there's just too many Assassin's Creed. I can't even keep up with them anymore. But 2 games for 19, say £10 a game. It's not a bad deal for the Switch, because you don't exactly have the huge catalog that other consoles and PC have. So it's not a bad price, only because we're talking about specifically the Switch here. Anywhere else, I would say that's too expensive. Monopoly for Nintendo Switch. Why would I play Monopoly on a console? Why would anybody do it? Just actually play it on a table with friends, family, whatever. And Family Feud, which I never heard of. So Immortals Phoenix, definitely interesting. I've not heard of that game before. I'm really curious about that one. So yeah, let's move on to some quick news that we just had this week. A lot of people are excited for the Elden Ring. No, I'm not a huge fan of the games from software. I always found that awkward to say because they're just not my type of game. Let's say, yeah, well, let's just say that I'm a noob and the games are too hard for me. Let's put it that way. I don't like keep dying and respawning and whatever. Though I am a bit interested on the Elden Ring because it's supposed to be open world apparently, in the big world. Looks pretty amazing. So I'm wondering what system they will have there in terms of dying and grabbing back gear and stuff like that they have implemented in other games. So I want to see the systems that they will implement in this game. And I'll definitely be checking some videos and playthroughs when it comes out. But yeah, February is going to be a very busy month next year with releases. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. But that's far away still. Talking about releases, what we've had so far in October. And actually, I wanted to go back to see what was released during the summer, since I didn't make any videos during the summer. But you know what, screw it. People can go back and see. Most people probably know about it anyway. I know Far Cry 6 has come out quite recently. Other than that, I haven't really seen anything amazing anyway. And there was Call of Duty, was it Call of Duty Vanguard? Which doesn't look exciting to me at all. And including many players on the actual space, they're not overly impressed with that game, but it's another Call of Duty, They're still going to sell millions and going to piss off some people, and some people are going to like it. It just seems that all the players are co-players had quite a few issues with the game, which I'm not surprised. So yeah, we've had so far in October Nuclear Blaze released. I mean, some of them have not released yet. They're coming at the end of the month, like down here. Dying Light Platinum Edition for the Switch, so that's another Switch title, which is always nice to see. Into the Pit, PC, Xbox One, War Mongrels, whatever that is. YouTubers Life 2. I didn't even know there was a game, let alone there's two of them. And that also came out on the Switch, PS4, and whatever. What the hell is this game? Oh my god. Okay, sure. Do your thing. Healing Spree, PC, Jars. I came across Jars a couple days ago. I think I was a trailer for Switch or something. I might have actually posted it on my Discord Nintendo channel, I think. Looks, it's got a unique style, which is great about these games. They always run on PC. They don't always run on PC. I know a lot of things that don't run on PC. Growboat, never heard of. Resident Evil 4 VR, so another VR title, which is nice. I wouldn't want to play Resident Evil or any game that could be remotely scary on a VR. But I'm sure some people will freaking love it though, that's for sure, which is awesome. Sands of Aura PC, I haven't heard something about that. Tandem, A Tale of Shadows PC, PS4, Xbox. I've seen something about that recently as well. The Dark Pictures Anthology, House of Ashes, never heard of. Happiness on PC, Jumanji, or however you pronounce it. Is that like the movie? Yeah, probably. The video game enhanced edition for the PlayStation 5. I see. Huh. Didn't realize they made a game out of the movie, but Mega Monster Party, Zombo Busters, oh, okay, another Switch title there. Why is it US only? Is it already released elsewhere, or it is not? Freaking at this time and age, releasing region, especially in the West, makes no sense. Makes sense when you release it like Europe and America together, and then obviously some places in Asia it's separate. That kind of makes sense. But you could at least release UK and US at the same time. at the bare minimum. But then again, we don't know if it's already released in UK. Just whatever. LOL Surprise Movie Night for the Switch, so that's cool. Another Switch title there. And coming up in a couple of days, we have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm quite interested on, not to play, but to see what the final product of the game is. I'm sure I'll be seeing something online pretty soon about that. And that comes on last gen, current gen, and next gen, which is amazing that it also comes out on a Switch. It's quite impressive. So cool stuff, cool stuff. And living on PC, whatever that is, that's also coming out, and obviously all these ones still to come out at the end of this month. Workshop Simulator, another simulator game, I guess. Pumpkin Jack New Gen Edition. I guess there's something maybe Halloween themed or something. Pumpkin coming out just before Halloween. That's must be, or it will make sense to be. It would be good marketing right there. Age of Empires 4 is coming out on October 28th. This game has quite a community. I've never played any of them. Maybe I'll get to someday, but that's one that a lot of people will be expecting for sure. Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater, whatever that is, but also coming out on the Switch. So last gen and PC and Switch, which kind of makes sense. Plan B from Outer Space, a Bavarian Odyssey on PC, never heard of. Riders Republic. Oh my god, people still release things on that. That thing hasn't died yet. How is it still alive? Sunshine Manor, Voice of Cards, The Dragon Rose. That's a Switch only title. Awesome stuff. Mario Party for the Switch. Zombie Buster Rising EU. Oh, there you go. There we go. So difference of what? 4 days. Do we know why? No. Who cares? Model Builder PC. That sounds like simulated type of thing. Building models. Could be cool. And Nerf Legends. Also coming on Switch, next gen, and well, not next gen, current gen and last gen. This next gen, current gen, last gen always drives me mad. And Dying is coming out on PC, supposedly this month, but to be confirmed. So cool. In November, I'm not gonna go through them. Anything amazing that looks there? I knew there was a couple. Yes, Battlefield 2042 coming out in November. And oh, Vanguard is not out yet. Oh yeah, it was the beta testing that people were playing on. Yeah, okay. I watched what was it? What's his name? Dr. Disrespect stream playing it a little bit, and I've seen a couple of videos with people moaning about it. So let's see if they've changed any of those things before the game actually comes out. But it's another Call of Duty title, and of course Forza Horizon 5. That is going to be a good one. When is Halo Infinite coming out? Is it December by now? Because that's one that should be soon as well. But yeah, these 3 titles are 3 that I was aware of coming out next month. So obviously another update for the Animal Crossing. That's it's always a good thing. A lot of people still play the game. I would have liked to play it, but the same as I was talking about earlier. I guess that's not going to happen. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you found something interesting in this video, I guess. And we'll see you for the normal gameplay videos and Naruto stuff pretty soon, I suppose. Take care.